Okay, good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. That's a funny thing going on there. There's an indication that they're finding bird flu in places they shouldn't find it, which means it's quite possibly going to end up being the next pandemic. And from what I know of bird flu, it's much more deadly than COVID was. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Oh, yeah, they're going after the non-compete clauses. People have to sign when they get certain types of jobs and whatnot. That's like if you go to work for Bill Gates, you decide to leave or you get fired, you can't um, open up a business exactly the same sort of business as he has down the street from him. Sometimes they say non-competitive anywhere, and then sometimes they simplify it by saying non-competitive within 25 miles of our present location. That depends on the subject, whether or not it's fair or not. I mean, I think the 25-mile radius is or better is cool. I don't think there's any problem with that because I don't think I want to be in direct competition with somebody in a new business anyhow. I don't know, but anyhow, they're going to fight that one. And there's no activity in the trial today because they take Wednesday off, or as I like to put it, they defumigate the place so that Trump's fart odors are gone and the roaches leave and everything else that he brings with him. Man, that man has got no. He's personal. He's disgusting all over the place. I don't care what you say. He's just disgusting. Um, I find that even more surprising that people accept that kind of behavior from him. He's just an absolutely horrible human being, and he's not doing anything to try and make himself better. I saw another article that says the Secret Service is preparing for the possibility of Trump in jail. Now that's an interesting thing. I mean, what do they do? Where does he go? I guess he'll go to some place like I think there's a prison in Colorado and there's one in Indiana, a maximum security prison, and he'll have to be segregated. He won't be able to be in the general population, so he's basically going to be in solitude. It's either that or they're going to have to build him a Escobar-style prison, which is more or less a personal castle, so that he can do whatever he wants inside prison. But we'll see what happens there, because he'll break the rules in prison. There's no doubt about it. Because he's not. Rules don't apply to him. He's Donald Trump. And that's the way things are with him. That's why I could never be in the same room with him, because he'd pull that attitude and I'd just smack the shit out of him and end up in jail for the rest of my life, which isn't going to be that long right now, but still and all. I have no desire to go to jail because of him. You know, uh, so I don't think I don't. That's why I don't want to be in the same because I couldn't control myself. I have a limited. I have a bad temper and I have a limited control over it as it is. And if and seeing him would just make me want to puke on him. Do something really bad. But you can't do that. They say it's not acceptable behavior. I think farting in a courtroom is not acceptable behavior either, but I mean, And this guy's eating Big Macs and onions and everything else he can just before he goes there, just so he, uh, stinks the place up. I think he does it on purpose. But that's just, that's an opinion. I think he's a low life scumbag, and now he's going about it. He's trying to prove it. I think. I don't know. I was reading the what he's trying to get is absolute immunity. Now, I think it's possible that they will give that they could give him some immunity, but if they, I don't think they'll give him absolute immunity. I don't think that the government's that the court is that stupid because if he doesn't, what it means is if he doesn't like something you do, he shoot you and get away with it. You know, I mean that's just. It's not what he's asking for and what's available. Just are two different things, you know. So that's that. Like I said, I think that's the only his gag order trial. I think is the only thing that can be is going to be discussed today. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. I didn't get any sleep last night. But we'll have to wait and see about that. You know, I don't know. So I don't know whether I'll be back later on or not. You know, what I will do is I'll check the sports stations and see if there's anything to discuss sports-wise before if I'm going to come back. All right. So meantime, have a good day. Ciao.